All right, guys, good morning. It is 9 a.m. morning podcast. Boys, how you guys doing today?
Good. How are y'all?
Good.
Pretty tired,
Shit.
I want to try something to start off this podcast. Whoever laughs first is probably, it's just fucked up. You can't laugh at these jokes. These are inappropriate jokes you can't laugh at.
Okay.
I want to see whoever cracks first loses, right? So I looked up some jokes. I want to read them off to you. What do they call?
You have to look up your jokes.
Dude, if these were just in my head, I'd be a pretty fucked up person.
There you go.
All right. Okay. So I'll start off with this one. Do you know what a reverse exorcism is? Exorcism.
Exorcism?
Do you know what a reverse exorcism is?
No.
It's when the devil asks the priest to exit the child's body.
Yeah, that's actually what it is. Because like the priest usually gets the demon out of the girl's body and gets the demon's accent. I guess sure. This is the opposite.
I mean, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay, another one. Life
Life is like a box of chocolates. It doesn't last long for fat people.
Also true. Hit the gym.
I'm offended by jokes about the Holocaust as my grandfather died at Auschwitz. Apparently, a dog bit him on the ass and he fell out of the guard tower. What's the useless skin around the vagina called? A woman. Dude, that's not okay, dude. You can't be laughing at that shit. That's fucked up. So you don't laugh at the fat joke.
The funniest thing is I knew exactly what that one was going to be.
You expected it and
I
still
was
laughed
actually
at it.
thinking. I felt like I knew what it was called, but I couldn't think.
Like what the?
It's the labia.
It's the labia.
It's the labia. No, I mean, that's see that the other jokes just weren't that funny. That one's actually pretty funny.
That was a pretty good one.
The other jokes were just like true statements.
Okay, but you were like psychoanalyzing the whole priest one.
Because it was just like,
it was
what
true.
is
That
the-
was true.
what is that?
Wait,
like, what is the what's the opposite of exorcism?
Exorcism. So like when a priest gets the devil out of a body,
That's a
but then
regular
instead the
exorcism.
devil tells the priest to get out of the child's body. Because
That's
like
more of
No,
just
I feel
like
like
true
you
statement.
I feel like you
No,
said
it's
it
not.
wrong.
I didn't say it wrong because the joke is that like Catholic priests diddle boys,
yeah.
and so it's like the devil saying get out of the, that's the opposite of that.
Oh, it was a
It's like a dirty joke.
It was a pedo priest
Exactly,
joke.
it was a pedo priest
See,
joke.
I don't know.
Could have delivered that better.
I don't know priests like that to be thinking that they're all just touchy. Like if it was a PE teacher, yeah.
You
like,
think PE teachers more than a priest?
Yes.
Dude, you know the stereotype about like Catholic priests.
I know. Say
Dude,
about
Mr.
PE teachers. PE teachers talking
mean-
about fix that form, little girl.
Wait, what do you mean? Where's that come from?
I don't know.
Oh, our middle school PE teacher. Wait, what was the story there?
No, we are not shit talking on this podcast. It's a goat. It's a goat for real.
Yeah, actually, that was dope. It's just there was a rumor.
There was a rumor
Well,
that
no, there's just a thing like PE teachers are like teaching kids how to squat, and they help like the girls more.
That's
That
true.
shit.
And
And
the
like-
rumor in middle school is that the PE teacher would just like try to fix the form of the girls' push-ups.
It was
more.
nothing
Yeah.
that was too like. It wasn't egregious. It was definitely. It wasn't like I don't think that was his intention.
It's more than what a priest would do.
Yeah, we can blur out now.
It's not more than what a priest would do.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
have you ever
PE
heard the
teacher's
joke?
worse
It's like,
than a
what's
P-
the fucking difference between a Catholic priest and acne?
What?
They both come on like little boys' faces or some shit.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Priest. Holy fuck.
Holy fuck!
No, it's like actually a thing though. It's because like you can't get any pussy if you're a priest. So
Wait, really? Why? It's just like against
it's
the
like a
religion.
thing.
No, the Catholic Church says you can't have sex, right? You can't marry
Oh,
a
really?
woman, any of that. So they
If you're
suppress.
a priest.
Yeah, so they
they fuck
suppress
kids?
these priests so much, but they're only around these guys and these young kids at the churches and stuff.
Yeah.
That they end up hitting on these kids because they're told all their life you would be breaking the religious code if you date or have sex with a woman. They have to remain celibate their entire life.
So the religion
Jesus.
is that you
Fuck.
can't reproduce.
The priest can't reproduce. Yeah, essentially.
Pretty
That's
much
the-
like religious prison.
So why
but
don't you
it also
reproduce
becomes
and then
pedoph-
become a priest?
That's not how it works.
Yeah,
Why?
you become a priest at a young age and you grow up.
Priesthood.
Being
Pretty
in
much,
the
you
church.
become a priest if you're a loser.
Wait.
That's what it is. At the end of the day.
Wait.
Don't you guys think it's kind of weird how like us four sitting around in this circle can like kind of shit on like Catholics and Christians
Yes.
and like everyone's fine with it? Like,
Because,
if you do it
dude,
with any
nobody
other-
wants to
I'm
sign up
literally
to
Catholic.
be like,
But
oh,
I'm saying if you like do it with like any like if we were to like just start shit talking other religions, like I like personally, like, I feel like it's an issue. I don't know why it's only with Catholics and Christians that you can just kind of.
You can't really make too many Muslim jokes. You can't make too many like Jewish jokes. But weirdly, Catholic and Christian jokes are more all right.
Yeah.
But Luke,
weird.
did you say you grew up
majority,
Catholic? Luke?
Majority
Yes.
of Catholic and Christian are white males,
Were you
right?
were you ever touched, Luke?
No.
Never got touched.
Do you ever like?
No.
Do you think you have a suppressive like memory from when you possibly were touched?
No.
I went to a Catholic school with a priest.
Okay.
touched?
You got
Spencer, did you ever
touched?
get touched?
Never got touched.
Okay. Spencer said he did go to a Catholic church. He was never impacted. Luke, was it kind of like not okay to make those kind of jokes in your household, like when you're growing up?
I mean, obviously not. Okay.
Father Johnson
Like,
touched
what?
my Johnson.
But were you going to church?
Mom,
a
I don't
lot?
want to go back to
I
church.
didn't really go to church. I was kind of forced into it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get what you mean. That's a different story.
Yeah, because church is on Super Bowl Sunday. Or is on football Sunday.
It's fun every Sunday. It's fucked.
What
I
about-
actually think it's Super Bowl Sundays on
Church.
like when churches. Just if we're going based off of like history.
yeah. No one here really went to church too much.
No.
I went to church for a
I-
while. I went
I
to
went.
Mormon church until I was like 12.
Really? I didn't know that about you. You went to a
Brooks
Mormon
Mormon.
church.
Mm-hmm. And then I went to a Christian church. On my dad's side, I went to Mormon. When I went to my dad's house, I would go to Mormon church every day. Church was like every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
What did you do every day? Like, what are you supposed to do? In
I went
Mormon?
to I went to
It's what-
primary. I sang some songs, and sang more songs,
Bro, church is
And
just
then-
something.
and then sang more songs about Jesus.
Do you remember any of it? Does any of
Yeah.
it stick with you? Okay, so what are some of like the religious perils that you remember?
There's popcorn popping on the apricot tree.
wait, explain. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Popcorn popping on the apricot tree?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a song. I don't know. It's like a primary song. And then I went to
Like that shit doesn't make any sense, bro.
Popcorn popping on a.
apricot tree. Yeah, shit's good. Shit's gas.
But like,
It
why?
was my favorite song.
Imagine we're like partying one of these days and there's like a trap big booty remix to.
Popcorn. I would fucking get down for that, dude. You kidding
That
me?
doesn't make any sense though. Like it just actually just like
I don't know. It doesn't. Well, because we were young, so we would just like sing random like nursery. We would sing random like nursery rhymes.
oh we'll just make kids dumb just before they even have a chance.
Like, yes, dude.
Like,
Yes.
that's
Like
hilarious.
brainwash them.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, and
as
then I
fuck.
went to Christian. Yeah.
You went to a
With my-
Christian church after?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one did you connect more with? Were you like more
Definitely
pulled
the Christian church
toward-
was more free spoken.
like you were like weren't allowed to say certain things in the Mormon church? Is that
Well, it's just there's more of a hold. Yeah.
It's more like guided and shit. It's it's just
It's just a lot.
No,
We
you can have an
don't
entire
really need to
podcast.
get into religion.
All right, we have a lot of things going on in the news this week.
like, Ethan has
Yeah,
yeah, I'll play the popcorn
song's
song real
gas,
quick.
bro.
It's a really weird version, but
I looked out the window and what did I see?
Oh yeah.
popcorn popping on it.
Popcorn
Popping on the apricot tree.
what the fuck is this?
That shit's gas, dude.
You have to grow up listening to that, huh?
No, we would sing it every day, and it was awesome. It was my favorite song.
Wow. Okay. All right. So
And,
that's
and if you sang the best, you got a sucker. That's what-
oh, is that what they call them at the church? Like you get a sucker?
Yeah.
They would.
And sometimes you.
The priest,
Oh,
the priest walks in.
And funny story, like so I would go. We would like be in like the main like church hall or whatever, and I was like super young, so I would like sometimes I would like cry or whatever for no reason. So then like like the priest or like the person would take me in the back and like tell me to shut the fuck up. Like it was fucked. So they literally would be like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like he like
Imagine
yell
trying
at
to
us.
do a service and little Berkley won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and sometimes my dad would take me over and spank the shit out of me.
Oh, he would like
Yeah.
spank you.
Yeah.
My mom, if I ever fell asleep in church, my mom fucking dude. I'd wake up with a different type of pain. It's either I wake up with a pinch, a slap on the ass.
No, you know it's fucking flicks. You know you got, like
Flick on the
flicked
ear.
really hard, like, in the ear of the fucking.
So were you guys hit as a kids, like for a punishment?
yes.
Wow. I've never gotten
I
that.
never got hit.
You never got hit, right?
Yeah, I never.
We
got
can
hit.
tell by
Really?
looking at you two.
Yeah. We
What makes us feel like we never got hit as kids?
You just look like pussies?
Is it like is it like that we can spell or is it?
Probably,
They
honestly.
beat too much chromosomes out of us.
Yeah, seriously.
Wait, were any of you guys ever
We got
hit?
too much brain damage.
So here's the punishment for what I did, right?
All right.
So if I come home with any bad grades on the report card at my mom's crib, which is pretty much like most of the fucking time,
Right.
Right. You get the wooden spoon which she used to like stir like
Yeah.
soup with, and there's a wooden spoon you get on your hand, right?
Get on the back of the hand.
The front is worse. Front is worse, bro.
My friend's brutal.
Way worse, bro.
And
and
the
she'll
back
like
of the hand hits your fucking knuckles. Shit.
And she'd be like, hey, if you move it, like, because if I sometimes I'd like fucking move it.
Try to miss the spoon.
And she'd be like, oh, you actually made me miss. Put your hand down. I'm like, oh, fine. And then I fucking get like a fucking like 2 on here. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Wow, because when you're 5 and your parents are like 35 years old, like it doesn't hurt the most to get hit in the hand, but it hurts when you're 5 years old.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
No, it was bad. I had like like soap in the mouth.
You did that?
Yeah.
Potty mouth.
Yeah, because I would say like poop or something, and then my mom would take like literally a bar of soap and like shove it down my fucking throat, and like water it up and fucking just like, you need to keep this bar of soap in your mouth for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
And I would be sitting there like in a corner, like facing the wall, just with a bar of soap in my mouth.
Oh my God.
It's fucked. And now I have PTSD every time when I shower and I get soap in my mouth. I'm like, just think back to those memories. I'm like, fuck.
Oh my.
Yeah. You guys never got that shit?
Because typically like Asian parents are the most abusive, and I never got that. I once had to I didn't get my multiplications right, and my mom made me stand on a chair for an hour and a half.
I think your punishment was you didn't get circumcised.
That's what it was. Well, you can't really, or they would threaten to do it every time I fucked up.
They're like, you're gonna get an infection when you're 20.
Or they're like, oh, when I'm 11,
They're like, I'm here for the long term.
did you really fuck up? We're gonna cut it off while you're awake. Yeah, that's basically. But no, they seriously would like. That's the most Asian parents are fucking abusive as hell. And, like they beat. Like Dave would tell me about his parents would beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Bro.
Black parents don't play that shit, bro. You don't come home with no like C's or C minuses, bro. You come home with a C, it's a fail in my house.
Have you guys ever like
C was mad common because I used to get C's because my name starts with a C. That's my letter grade.
Yeah.
So I thought it was good.
Have you ever tried to like leave your house, like move out when you were younger?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like when you're like young?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I got
Kai did move out.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm saying like when you're like 10 or whatever. No?
Nah,
Like you were just angry at your parents?
I have the balls too. I know
Really?
she closed the door right behind me.
I think the most mad I ever got as a kid at my parents was I have a pretty big yard and I like mowed my entire lawn. My mom told me she'd pay me and she paid me a quarter. Like a fucking quarter. And you guys have seen my yard. Like it took me like 2 hours. I was like probably 9 years old.
Yeah.
And she gave me a fucking quarter. And I was like,
What the fuck is this?
what the fuck is this?
That's brutal.
I like
A fucking quarter. You know what you can buy with a quarter?
nothing.
Like a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah.
It's about
Not
as
even
far as
Tootsie
that
Pop.
goes.
But I was like throwing like a soft ball in our house, and I threw it at like a pot, and it fell off like the fireplace, the mantle, and it broke. And I was like getting yelled at, like I was like getting cussed out. Like I sat into my room for like 2 hours, and I was like, "All right, I'm done with this shit." I literally had a pull, and I tied a fucking sweatshirt, and I put my toy in it, and I put a shirt and underwear and shorts, and I walked up like this. And have you seen that? Like literally just a knapsack walking
like
up the
hobo,
hill,
right?
And I walked up the hill. I walked literally 2 minutes up the hill, and there's like a forest, and I hid in the forest for like an hour. And then my brother like came up to me, he was like, "Berkley, what the fuck are you doing?" And I was just like, "I'm not going home."
Bro, that would have been kind of lit. Like imagine that was just the story. Like that,
Yeah.
Imagine that was like your story to this day. Like that was when you were just done. You just moved out and just made it from then.
Yeah, I'm
You're like
fucking
9 years old and
made
you
it.
move out with a stick and knapsack.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Damn. All right, so I want to bring it to this thing because this is related to like hitting your kids, right? Yeah. So what basically went down is I looked on Facebook this morning. I was looking at like all these school Facebook accounts talking about the diabolical lick challenge, and all the parent comments that are under it. And they get in these arguments in the comment section I want to share with you. So this is from Richland Hills Police Department. Parents, we need your help. There's a TikTok trend called the Devious Lick Challenge. The challenge encourages students to video themselves vandalizing bathrooms and stealing objects from schools and homes. This activity is a crime, and students may face criminal charges and are school discipline. Please talk to your kids about this and help us stop this trend. Sadly, we've already had several incidents at Richland Middle School. Attached is a picture of a bathroom completely
Dude,
gutted
I feel
out.
like this happened to literally every school.
You can't stop middle schoolers. They ain't gonna go nowhere. They
I
have
feel
no
like this
punishment.
happened to literally every single school. Like fucking even elementary.
our school too?
No, yeah, 100%. People
Yeah.
are fucking Every single school.
No, Redmond's not that devious, bro.
But there's some kids that would fucking do that. Are you
I mean,
kidding me?
we probably would have started. I bet
we would fucking do
I
that.
feel like if I saw that on TikTok, like we would have just like taken like the soap out of the soap dispensers and shit.
Right.
The taking sinks is a crazy one.
Sinks is crazy. What do you see the people that are replacing the soap dispenser with piss-filled soap instead of regular soap?
Really?
So kids
That's
are washing
funny.
their hands with like piss and
Oh,
soap.
that's devious.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's devious.
That's not even like stealing it. That's just replacing it with something worse.
Or replace it with like fucking fart spray or something.
well, and,
Oh,
have you guys ever gotten mustard packeted?
What's that?
You put so you fold up 2 mustard packs and you put them underneath like where like the 2 little pads are on the toilet seat when they go down.
Oh fuck.
So when you sit on the toilet seat, they just fucking explode in like a 360-degree splash zone, and it looks like you get shit all over your like the back of your legs and pants and shit.
That's
Like
fucking
when you go down and
gross.
take a shit.
Okay.
Ethan won't ever know because he fucking hovers. Ethan's a hover.
Ethan, are you a hover?
Ethan's a hovercrafter. Well, I don't
You
think-
hover when you poop?
have you ever shit in a school? Have you ever shit in school? Yeah.
You've never?
You never shit in school.
I used to get to school early so I could be the first one after they clean it.
Well, you hover when you poop. But the whole point of going to the bathroom is like having like your own like
Just put toilet
free
paper
time.
there.
Ethan's the 1% of human
Like when I
beings
go to
that don't
school-
spend 15 minutes on the toilet.
Wow, dude. Wait, was it like you were afraid of the jerk? Wait,
Everyone's like, oh, dude, how do you do so well on tests? Probably because everyone spends half the fucking class.
I guess that does make.
Do homework.
Yeah.
you actually just paid attention?
Yeah.
All right. So the comments under this post from the police department says, Precinct Chairman Eric Morris commented, already at the new school? That's messed up. What a shame, ... Steph Ricks comments, wow. Carlos Manuel Alvarez says, only in America. Jesus, our schools used to be the best in the world. Now we're the laughing stock to other countries. Following that...
I hate when
just
parents. I hate when like parents say shit like that. Like you actually care what other countries are doing with their kids. Like why? Who cares that kids in Japan are like smarter than me? I'm never gonna fucking interact. You know.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, like you don't hate it when people compare our country with like Chinese students who are working six days a week at school.
I mean, yeah, it's just like what? Why do people have to compare children?
I get that. All right, Telly Catarelle says, sad these are...
That's like what all parents do. Like when fucking
But yeah,
when
isn't
parents
it
have
10
like
times-
a party with their kids, all they do is talk about their kid.
And isn't it 10 times stupider when you're talking about a kid you don't even know in a foreign place? And
True.
comparing that to your kids, like, oh,
Yeah. So Telly says, sad these or on social media will allow this sad times to be even sadder. We have parents that don't raise their kids respect and integrity. Then it keeps on getting worse. So, okay. So Frank Wilson says, I agree, sir. I tell you one thing, as being raised, you would have gotten beaten. It's called right from wrong. I agree. Someone said, oh, sure, my mom didn't play. They used to beat me. Renee responds saying, no, that is called child abuse. She keeps on saying, try actually talking to your children to teach them appropriate and acceptable behavior and modeling the behaviors you want them to mimic.
that don't work.
Abuse is taught and so is disrespect, which is why most troubled kids come from backgrounds without strong parenting skills. Be the person you want your child to be. And then she keeps on saying, someone might want to do a welfare check on Mr. McPherson, seeing how he seems to think child abuse is a laughing matter.
Welfare.
That
They
girl-
brought child abuse to
That girl's
fight it.
soft.
Soft,
Soft.
right?
She's a
Soft is baby
Gen Z
shit.
mom.
There's shit
She's
that
soft as
kids
shit.
didn't get beaten for doing that they're going to jail for when they're older. There's stuff that I will never do because I know in the minor set of things, like I got my ass whooped because I stole a fucking Lightning McQueen toy from one of my friend's Christmases when I was younger. I never stole anything in my life again.
That's bad.
I never stole anything in my life again.
Okay. Because you got beat. You got the beating.
Yeah, and he was like, dude, give this fucking light. I had to go back and give this Lightning McQueen toy to him in the middle of everybody know I just stole it because my dad made me do it. After I got ass tapped.
You got your ass tapped?
Yeah, I stole the fucking toy.
Wow. Okay. What would you beat your kid? Like, how far would you go to beat your kid? What's the worst thing you
I want to like fucking give him black and blue eyes, but I would fucking spank the shit out of him.
Spank on the booty.
spank on the ass?
Yeah.
Okay. I get what you mean.
I think it's done though. I think dude. By the time
Bro,
we have fucking kids,
Bro, I know, but like it's like I don't know. Like if you want to discipline, it's like
I think it's your choice. Like, as long as
Yeah.
you aren't fucking like actually like beating the shit out of the kid.
Yeah, I plan on karate chopping my kid in the neck every time he comes home with an A minus.
Okay, but if you witness another, all right, Kyle, if you witness another kid, like your family friend, right? Like your wife, you got your kid, you go over to someone's house, and the other kid messes up, and their father, what's like the thing that crosses a line where you have to step in and say, do not do that?
If like a kid does some shit, and then like the guy like slaps the kid in the face, like, you know what I mean? Like, just fucking.
No fake shit with kids. No,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if there's like a huge difference between
But,
like,
I feel
all
like
right, we're doing
humans
this.
understand like pain a lot more than fucking words. I feel like.
Yeah, definitely do.
So what's the limit for you? If you witness another father doing something to his kid, when would you step in?
But if the kid really like respects the dad and has respect for like whatever,
But he's young.
everything
He's like
that's
10. Doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
That's not true though. Like, you can like, I'm just saying, like, from my personal experience, like, if my dad were to like say something to me that like actually like, cuts deep, like, damn, bro, like, he's like, really, like, you know what I mean? Like, that would hurt me more than.
Of course, but
that's what I'm. I think I think everybody has different backgrounds. For me, that's what that's personally like how my parenting style will go.
Yeah. But like if I saw just a random dad like slap his kid in the face, like full on slap.
Bro, okay, pick on somebody your own size. Like, come slap me. Let me slap you back, see how it feels. Like, you gonna slap this little kid right now? Like, ass tap, probably.
There's a line, yeah.
Ruler on the hand, sure. Ruler on the ass cheek, sure. Like, and this is for like stuff that's like stealing, vandalism, stuff that's like okay, you clearly don't respect my word enough that you're gonna go do this. Yeah. Let me like you gotta feel it.
Like shit that could like accelerate into something like a lot worse. Type shit.
Hitting other kids at school. All right, I'll fucking slap you on the ass with a ruler. See how you like it.
That's different though. If the kid was talking shit, I'd be like, yeah, good shit.
Well, if he's like being a bully at school, I'm gonna tap his ass when he gets home.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
You just send him straight to Beyond Scared Straight.
All right. Then Ryan Wheeler comments, yeah, it's called consequences, things that exist in life. Good for you. TCHS, holding kids accountable. Go Wolves. All right, we got one more from Sun Lake High School. This is a PSA. Quote, school licks, aka diabolical licks, is happening all over the country, including right here at Sun Lake. While kids may think this is a harmless prank, it is indeed criminal activity, which will lead to a serious school consequences and arrest. So, soap dispensers, exit signs, safety signage for fire rescue, and classroom telephones are just a few of the items that were removed and stolen this week. We love our Seahawks, and we do not want to see any of them arrested. So please talk to your kids. If they're participating, they will hear from the administrator and school resource officer. Taddy Harris comments, absolutely ridiculous. Rico Stewart just leaves a devil emoji.
Oh, he's a devil. He's a little demon. A fucking demon.
Jesus Diaz says, I'm a substitute teacher at BISD, and I've seen toilets with some sort of ink splattered all over them. I didn't know it was part of a broader TikTok garbage trend. Have school officials reviewed these TikTok videos and contacted parents? This is unacceptable. The best one is, my daughter said the bathrooms are always closed because there are a few kids always tearing up the bathroom. I think the only way to solve this problem, unfortunately, is to get bathroom monitors. Very sad these kids think it's okay to tear up school property. Bathroom monitors.
It's just annoying, bro. It's like, who really gives a fuck? Like, everything comes in waves. It's like, it's all fucking, it's like, it's all taxpayer dollars. Let kids have a little bit of fun, like fucking fuck some shit up. Like, I don't know.
I mean, that's
kids were out of school for a fucking year. Like, it's all fun and games.
Where does it crosses the line though when they start like they're like purple bathrooms closed, blue bathrooms closed. You can only use one bath. There was one thing I saw on TikTok where kids have to use the bathroom in the administrator's office and have to sign in every time. So if you want to go to the bathroom, you have to walk to the principal's office, sign in, and then use their bathroom.
That's what happens when you're doing too many licks, bro.
Yeah.
No toilets.
I mean, it's better than fucking putting cameras in the bathroom like that one idiot suggested.
The
Are you
monitors
kidding
and
me?
stuff.
That'd be fucking
Disgusting.
stupid.
Let's bring it to another topic real quick. James Bond is in the news right now. The guy that plays James Bond.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig believes James Bond should not be a woman. Because they're talking about like who are they going to choose to replace him. He said the actor spoke to Radio Times print magazine and said the truth to that is very simple. He said there should simply be better parts for women and actors of color. Why should a woman play James Bond when there should be a part just as good as James Bond but for a woman?
This is the same thing that happened with the fucking the girl from Fast and Furious. She said the same thing. Michelle Rodriguez.
Okay, what did she say?
She was like, I don't understand why they make white heroes black instead of just making black heroes, and then everybody got crazy and mad at her.
It makes perfect fucking sense though. Like
Yeah, but like, you don't want to see a black Superman. Like I'd rather just see like a different variation of Superman. You know,
Okay.
As a no, but like let's be serious. Though. As a comic book fan of myself, right? Like I'm used to seeing like a white Superman. Like as a fan, I want to go see what I expect to see. Like I don't really care to see a network's compensation of society and what they. You know?
Well, it becomes annoying when it's like just so unnatural that it like doesn't even make any sense.
Because you know they're pulling shit for politics.
I mean, how long has James Bond been a fucking dude for? Like, it's you don't just like
40 years
Yeah.
or something.
like, you know, it's like if you're married to someone for 40 years to a woman, if you're married to a woman for 40 years and you guys get divorced, you aren't gonna go fucking marry a dude to replace her.
Actually, I know stories of that happening.
But I'm just saying, like
there's 50-year-old men who suddenly like have a ton of money and are free, and they end up like moving down. No, because I know this from personal experience from a friend. They moved down to South America and start hooking up with a ton of dudes because they can, and they've been married to a woman for 35 years.
Okay, well, maybe that is not exactly where I saw that analogy going. I thought it made perfect sense, but apparently, you know, people change. Didn't know that
I
happened.
just know it's a different crowd, bro.
The fucking dude, that's insane. Actually, if you really think about that.
Yeah, he has a ton of money. He's really well off, and he left his wife. He has a ton of money. He went to South America and just goes clubbing with guys all the time in Brazil and all these countries, and just looks completely different, acts way more gay, and is having the time of his life. Kind of happy for him.
Does he take it or give it?
I don't know, dude. If you're doing so many drugs, you're probably taking it, giving it, all of it.
Okay. Yeah, so like when they were like
Yeah, Black Spider-Man. It was Black
so
Superman.
like if I were to go to and see fucking Michael B. Jordan as like Superman, I'd be like
Right.
I wouldn't be mad to like go tweet it like that's where it goes too far. We get to I wouldn't be mad, but I'll be like I'll leave it a bad review or like I won't watch the movie again. You know.
Okay.
If it's not that good.
What if they do well though? What if they kill it? Like do a really good job showing that okay, I'm a black guy, but I also happen to kill this role of Superman.
It just can't be. It can't be the Supermans. It can't be the people that's been around for like fucking more than half a century. It can't be the Supermans. Can't be the James Bond. It has to be like you have to have like a healthy take on it and a new character.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Spider-Man animation with like the black kid?
Yeah, but he was actually the Black Spider-Man. Like that's a different Spider. That's not Peter Parker.
So they actually made him a separate character, calling him the.
No, he
yeah.
is. There's two Spider-Mans, and he's one of them.
Okay.
There's always been two Spider-Mans.
Okay. What about the Iron Man situation where they had the what's his name again? The actor
Don
That's
Cheadle.
just
Don
been his
Cheadle.
black sidekick this whole time, even in the comic books.
Okay,
That's different.
And the guy from TikTok who tries to be Spider-Man, he's like the really ripped African American guy. Like if he became Superman, that would not fit.
Of course not.
Okay.
Like that would not slide with me as a comic book fan. That would not slide.
I don't know how to take this one. I don't know exactly what the right and wrong
It is
is.
what is you can
There's
like
no-
the thing is you
It's
can
just when
have
it's
your own
forced.
respectable
It's
opinion.
just when it's
make
forced.
sure it's respectable.
Like when people are fucking like talking about it, that's when it's like, that's when like the issue starts.
I mean, the issue is
like
the
the, fact
issue
that
is like
we're
if-
like debating this is why it shouldn't fucking
true.
happen.
Well, and like the issue is like there's people out there that are like comic book fans, but then they're like, oh, I don't want a black Superman because
Yeah.
I don't like black people.
Yeah, that-
like
there's-
see
okay,
that
that's different.
That's the mix of
That's
where
the-
but, I mean,
everything
that's-
gets fucked
yeah,
up.
that's where it all gets fucked
Because
up.
people are like, oh, I don't think Idris Elba would be a good James Bond. There's people like, I don't want that motherfucker as James Bond. You know, it's two different.
Yeah, there's a very different crowd, and then like it kind of it all becomes like just people that don't want a black dude as that person, and then it's all seen as that, and then everyone has to differentiate and argue, and then
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it becomes like 3 poles instead of 2. You know,
What do you mean? 3
There's
poles.
3 poles. There's the guys that are defending the situation, the people that are being racist, and then the people being the medians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you mean. I'm trying to think of a good example, but you're right. There hasn't been a real successful.
I wouldn't want to go watch a girl Iron Man movie.
Yeah, right. Like
Not being disrespectful, I just don't think Tony Stark would be portrayed as well as like Antonia Stark or something. Like if they did that.
Okay, I get what you mean. All right, let's bring it to another thing right here. This is called. Okay, you want to go to one of the tabs, Luke? It's the one in front of the Mona Lisa. I looked up r/trash. These are the most trash people that kind of exist. This is an example of. I have a couple. A woman on a beach. A woman in front of the Mona Lisa. All right, let's click on the first one right there, the vegan one, the bottom one with the picture. This is funny. This is kind of r/trash. What she had to say was, is it trash or is it what's the subreddit it's on? r/trashy. There's a woman taking a dump at at a KFC bathroom. She says, every time I'm on the road and need to take a dump, I always do it in the KFC and leave. Mostly so they have to pay that little bit of money in water costs and take up car space and not buying anything lol. Just helping the vegan movement one dump at a time.
Bro, you fucking suck. The fact that she like thinks this much into this shit is so weird.
Yeah.
That's
weird.
exactly the kind of person that I would imagine to do that, dude. Like, imagine you're like working like a retail job, and this girl comes up to you and like say you're like working like cashier or some shit. You just know, like you know how you can just tell.
Like, you're not going to eat our chicken. You're here to just take a dump in our bathroom.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Well, that's kind of fucked too, because like literally like the whole point of being vegan is like be like more sustainable, and just be fucking weird. And like she's like trying to like up the water costs. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
The fact that she's thinking this much into it is so
Yeah,
weird.
she's a creep.
Yeah.
Very
Hashtag dump for chicken. Like, what the
All right.
fuck?
Do you want to bring it to the other one, Luke? I think it's the first link I sent.
That's a face of someone who just has no sex.
I feel like the vegans just think we're monsters. Like we just don't want any animals living. Like we just want food. Like we like think about it. Like you ever seen like the hardcore vegans that are like, you're killing our animals?
Right.
It's like we just
vegan
want
teacher.
food.
But she's saying that you can eat other things. You can eat a salad. You can eat, you know.
I don't want to, and like I don't want them to be hunted to extinct. Like we can definitely like raise more, breed more, but like they're gonna have to be eaten. Like if not by us, they're gonna die on like
You
natural
should try
causes.
to tell that to the vegan teacher and see what she has to say about that.
Sure.
The vegan teacher can catch his elbow.
Yeah, she can catch all
She's
these
so
hands.
annoying.
All right, you want to play this one? This is called Not Safe for Work. Mona Lisa frown.
Oh god.
Oh my
That's at the Louvre where the Mona Lisa is. For audio listeners, there's this butt-ass naked woman with a security guard and hundreds of tourists. You got to turn the audio on too,
This
Lou.
is the shit security guard.
Snatch out for Mona Lisa.
Yeah, Snatch is out for Mona. All right, the security guard's fighting with her to try to get her out.
Oh!
We just saw Bush.
You see, there's not enough money that you could pay me to be a security guard.
Wait, no, keep it. No,
You
keep
get
it rolling.
disrespected.
Keep it rolling.
You get shit on. You have to chase naked people.
Yeah.
Like it's just a shitty
You're
job.
right now protecting the most expensive painting
Luke,
in the world.
Luke, keep it going.
But why is there only one security guard there?
Dude, there's 3-inch bullet proof glass. Like, she's not too worried about the Mona Lisa being stolen. They're not expecting naked women with hairy bushes to like try to
Yeah,
break
true.
into the entire museum.
But now she's on all fours.
Wait,
like
yeah.
what the fuck?
Can you
is
keep
she
it playing?
doing? Keep going. Keep going.
Oh!
She's put her legs
Look at all the paparazzi, you fucking dirty fucks.
Bro, the camera angle, the guy recording this like fucking gets on his knees.
Everyone's chanting Mona Lisa.
What is this
What
rebellion?
is this? What is this supposed
Okay,
to
yeah,
have
let's pause for
meaning?
a second. What is the
Like,
actual
what's the
political
point?
thing?
Wait, what's the point of this?
It's nothing. She's off Molly and wants to say, hey, it'd be cool if everybody just videotaped me stripping in front of the Mona Lisa.
That is it is pretty
That's what it
viral
seems like
moment.
to me.
Yeah.
She has to be on something, bro.
But what is the political movement? Is there like, I mean, vegans do crazy stuff in front of like butcher shops. Is this to say like, hey man, don't.
No, you roll it off something. You can't be this you
No,
can't be
yeah.
down for this amount of humiliation. if
There's
you're not
got to
on
be
something.
something.
Well, there's
right?
no point. There's like
There's
what-
no
what's-
point. The
like-
Mona Lisa is a painting of
Yeah.
a woman.
And her bush is so big you can't even see anything, so it doesn't even.
It self-censors. I don't even think we have to censor this.
True. It already has a black box.
Yeah. All right. But this is r/trashy. Is this trashy or is this a political movement?
That's
It's
definitely
trashy.
trashy.
You just ruined everyone's experience for the museum because they have to see your smelly ass hairy bush.
yeah. Let's go to the
Honestly,
what
I
do
would.
people say
That
in the
my
comments?
experience would be 10 times better if I saw that.
Oh, for sure.
Well, because we would definitely pregame going to the Louvre, and then
Yeah, we just get drunk and then
Well,
walk
'cause
in and see that.
when you walk in to go see paintings, you just stare at it for 5 seconds. You're like,
But the thing is, people that
Sick.
walk in to go see paintings are like actual like enthusiasts
I
and
know,
stuff,
but
and
you
they're
look at
looking
it, you're
around
like- you're
seeing
like,
hairy bush.
Sick. All right, let's go.
Let's go. All right. The
Like-
comments say, I'm surprised it was wasn't more security guards there in seconds to remove her. 1.5 inches of bulletproof glass. This low caliber ass isn't a danger to the painting.
Yeah, seriously.
that was a pretty low caliber ass.
Why is she Winnie the Poohing it? That's pretty funny.
Yeah, with the
Whatever.
heels up.
Is there anything else?
Haha, I always called it Porky Pigging it.
Porky Pig.
Jesus Christ.
See, you got to be ready for that humiliation if you're gonna strip butt naked in front of Mona Lisa.
Yeah, she was definitely on something, or she might have been just promoting her OnlyFans or something.
That would be a great way.
That would be a great way.
That would be a great way.
Not
to promote
really,
OnlyFans.
because not a hot girl, but
There's another R Trashy.
Yeah, there is one more R Trashy. It's the link in the middle. This one's called Day at the Beach. Let's see what she's doing a day at the beach. Mm-hmm. And you know the Reddit posts are good when they have to blur it. So if you're at work, you have to actually click it to say I want to watch it. You want to play the
Oh, is she
mute
rubbing?
button? This is a woman laying on a beach chair and someone's filming her. This is probably like in Portugal or somewhere. Let's see what goes down here.
I can't hear shit.
Oh, that is fucking electric.
Oh my
god. Yeah,
That's
guys, she's
disgusting.
rubbing herself over her bathing suit. Her toes are curling.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, and her toes are curling.
Yeah, so she's enjoying
She's literally
it.
enjoying this shit. Oh, she just finished. She literally just fucking finished. She just fucking finished. That is fucked. That's so fucked. You can just see like the release of her toes, like crinkling.
Dude, I don't even know.
She
I don't
was
even
like,
know how to respond to that. That was the least sexual, most sexual thing I've ever seen in my like. That was
That's
like
just
she's like
gross.
fully clothed in a bathing suit. It's like laying on a lawn chair.
Dude, and that's like over the pants.
OTPHJ.
Yeah.
OTPHJ.
And she fucking finished. She's a trooper, to be honest.
Yeah, I love this comment. If that doesn't knock the sand out, nothing will.
So
She's like, no yeast infection for me.
that one's an interesting one.
Yeah, is that wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
100%.
okay.
Well, actually, if it's in Portugal or whatever, like probably not. There's nude beaches.
No,
over
no,
there.
no.
No,
Okay, but she wasn't even nude. She was
no.
just jerking herself off
Yeah.
over her
I
underwear.
mean, dude,
Kids
that's
are
literally
there.
like giving yourself an OTPHJ, nutting in your drawers, and then just calling it a day. Then just like laying out and just letting your fucking wet cum bake in the hot sun in your pants.
You make scrambled eggs with it.
Ew.
Ew.
It's fucking disgusting.
Some itches just can't be scratched. Oh, yes, they can. Lol.
Looks like she got it.
Jesus.
Know your
Christ.
audience.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
jeez, bro. And she finished.
And she finished.
And she was so relieved too afterwards. She literally just put her.
I mean, I
hands
do
back,
know the
just-
feeling. I mean, do you remember in like fuck? It must have been. It was either freshman year or like 8th grade when you're just like, dude, I just like need to jerk off, and you just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, and then you'd like wait, but like she was obviously like couldn't wait.
No, she just.
but on the beach, man.
Close your eyes.
She
You
just
close
wanted.
your eyes and they can't see you.
I feel like that's something that like Kai, would you ever jerk off on the beach? I feel like
What?
I feel like a girlfriend of yours would do that. I feel like
Yeah. No, actually, that's kind of what I'm. It would be kind of sick, honestly, if everyone
Kai's just
on
sitting
the
there.
beach.
Kai's just sitting there watching.
Well, dude, it reminds me of that video you just showed me where the guy is, the cop is like patting down that one suspect, and this guy's got a hog in his pants, and he's like reaching where your phone should be in your pocket, and he's like rubbing it up and down for like 5 seconds. He goes, "Yo, what is this?" And he goes, "That's my penis." And he goes, "Oh my god, that's your penis."
He ain't reaching for his pocket. Then if it's a penis, he's definitely on his
Yeah.
crotch.
No,
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 The
it was
guy
like-
definitely
it was
had like
over-
a hard on.
No,
too.
no, he had he had like his dick was hard, but like off to the side.
Oh,
And he was
thought
like-
"This was a phone."
No. Go to the Instagram chat right now and watch it. We can get a Chris live reaction.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet, Chris?
No.
Oh yeah. Let's pull it up.
Bird dogs.
Yeah, it's from Bird Dogs. Bird Dogs posted it.
What? Really?
Yeah. So just watch that video and give us a general. We'll pop the video up right here.
What's this right here?
That's my penis.
That's your penis. All right. What's this right here?
That's my penis.
That's your penis. All right.
I just love when cops get trolled for doing their job. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to pat people down for weapons. You just happen to get a handful of cock for like 4
It's
seconds.
like the cop that pats down the girl and she starts like grinding on him. She's like, "You want this? You want this?"
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Security guard and cops, they got it rough. No cap. They have to do the dirty work that we'll never do.
exactly.
Well, you know, like when you're working like a normal job and like you can like if you like don't want to do something, you can like call somebody else and like come do it.
Yeah.
Like if you like don't want to like refund somebody on some shit, you can like ask like your manager.
Yeah.
Like the cops just like they don't like what do you do? Call like more cops? Like
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's just like somebody's getting the.
Yeah.
Just think about it. You are the one that everyone goes to for your problems. Like you can't go to anybody else.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean
So
like
You're
sucks.
the last line of defense of
Well, it's
American
actually crazy
trash.
how many fucking cops show up to like a car accident. Like our car accident, there was like fucking 8 cops like just standing there.
There was 8 cops and about 2 brain cells between all fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, that was like literally like the lowest education scenario I've been in one of my entire.
It was fucking
Like
ridiculous.
one of the. Did you
I
stay
was
the whole
not there.
time?
No.
Dude, this was insane. Like it was literally like the one guy, like the main guy, was trying to teach this other girl how to do shit.
Yeah.
But he didn't know how to do it either. So he was like gaslighting her into thinking that she was the one that was dumb.
The cop was like teaching a rookie or something.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
cop was
okay.
teaching like the new girl how to do shit, but he didn't know how to do it himself. So he's like, "What are you fucking dumb?" Like,
You
just
would say that to the
no,
rookie?
it was
Yeah, it's pretty
insane, dude.
bad.
It was insane.
And there's like 8 other cops there too, like trying to
What?
figure out like what like.
Well,
And
it
the
was-
LAPD cop was like, "You're dumb. You really know how to do this."
Well, it
He goes,
was-
it's my 3rd day on the job.
yeah.
Well, and like the street that we got hit on, one side of the street was the sheriff jurisdiction, then the other side of the street was Hollywood jurisdiction.
Okay.
So that's
both
why
of them
so many
showed
people
up.
came up and they were like literally like doing like rock paper scissors to see who fucking
Took the case.
took the
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Damn.
just dicks.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of trashy, I guess, like, what's the trashiest thing you guys have ever experienced in your life? Have you guys experienced trash, like, to the level of the Mona Lisa chick, or
I haven't seen trash, but I've seen like ratchet.
what's ratchet? What do
So
you mean?
like when I was like at home in school, like them like little girls in class, so they'd be yelling at the teacher. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like cursing around, like, call my mom, I don't give a fuck, you ugly as shit, you stupid bitch. Ratchet shit. Like
Yeah.
there'd be fights in class. There'd be like a fucking mom yelling at a cashier in McDonald's or some shit.
Yeah, that's trashy. That is trashy.
in Beverly Hills, this fucking like lady was like talking shit to one of the Chipotle employees.
Oh yeah.
And like, dude, like I haven't worked at Chipotle, but like I've worked in like scenarios where like I'll just talk shit to the fucking
Yeah.
people. Like I don't know, it's not like the customer's always right for me because like they just aren't, and like
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. So this lady was like just fucking bitching out this poor Chipotle guy, and he was just like taking it. And I'm like, man, I'm like, why the fuck are you talking to him like that? Like, you literally have no fucking business doing this shit. And like, her face was like, and then her fucking like little cuckold ass husband was like, he didn't say shit to me.
Yeah.
He was like standing behind her because like she definitely fucking
Where's the pants in the
yeah,
family?
she slaps him around too. But her face was like, because she's just like some like classic like Beverly Hills bitch.
Oh,
And
this was here in LA. Oh, that
Yeah.
makes it so much more enjoyable
Yeah.
to hear about. Okay.
no, yeah. So like it happened like fucking 4 months ago.
Wow.
And like I was just like, you know, I just
Fuck
like bitched her
that,
out,
yeah.
got in like a yelling match with her, and it's just like it was
You
lit.
get free Chipotle?
Yeah, the guy gave me like chips and shit, and he gave
Dubbed.
me a
Dubbed.
Corona too.
He gave you the Corona?
Yeah, it was at the Beverly. They like sold alcohol there.
Chipotle workers are chill if you're chill with them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we'll start a good conversation. Like this is from 2 Chipotle workers. We'll start a good conversation if you start a good conversation with us. Most of the time we don't want to talk to you. So if you
majority of the time, yeah, if you start a conversation with the Chipotle worker, they'll give you like extra meat and just like free shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got fired for giving away too many free meals at Chipotle.
Yeah, and then I got rehired because I was such a good worker.
I think they were just super down bad on employees.
No, because they were down bad because I brought in 8 employees.
yeah, he brought me in.
I brought literally 8 employees. So if they fired me, I would have told all of them not to work there, and they would have no workers.
You see, I still would have needed a job, but I would have been down to dip with you.
Yeah,
like I
exactly.
told you, I would have been
Okay.
down to
All
dip
right.
too.
I'm taking my services to Qdoba.
literally,
Hey, closer to my place.
That's what we were saying. And they're like, fine.
You can come back. I told you guys the story of how I got fired from Chick-fil-A. That was a shit show, dude.
You're, what, how?
You said the Lord's name in vain.
Yeah, I said, hey, I'm not a believer in Jesus, and they're like, get out right now.
Oh, what were you like? You're like, I'm accepting of gay people.
Yeah, I like gay people. I have a friend that's gay, and they're like, "What'd you just say?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, my gay friend's gonna come in and like eat with us." He goes, "You need to leave right now."
You're like, I'm friends with a gay black dude, and they're like, get the
What?
fuck
Get
out.
the fuck out right now.
No, wait. Surprisingly,
What?
I'm pretty sure there was a gay black dude as the manager.
Oh, but corporate better not find out, bro.
No, that was the one you worked at. I
No, no,
swear.
no, no.
He
Yeah.
had glasses on too, and he had glasses on. It was thick as shit.
I think Kai was just doing blackface.
No, it was not Kai. Cause I know, cause he had one of them.
Oh, you knew
Alien
it wasn't
hairline.
me because he's black.
Let me say it. Like this black guy was definitely like gay.
Yeah.
And he worked there. He's like a manager. He's like, what do you? How can I help you? Like,
Right.
You know, like my pleasure. I was like, it's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
I wasn't mad. I was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't know Chick-fil-A.
Well, so dude, during our training, because I worked the first shift ever at this Chick-fil-A, right? It was the second Chick-fil-A in Washington. It's the one you're talking about. During training,
You were the cow.
I was the cow. So on our scheduling program, it labeled me as Kai Watson Cow for the entire duration while I worked there. But the first training day, we're in the drive-thru going over how to address people and talk to people, and they send down these corporate people that like know Chick-fil-A in and out, right?
Yeah.
And then some kid who I was working with goes, "You always have to refer to them as ma'am or sir." And then someone's like, "What if like they're like transgender and you're not really sure?" And the guy teaching us got really uncomfortable. And I was like, if I'm him, I'll just be like, oh, you just, talk to them, ask them how they want to be addressed, know? But he got hella uncomfortable. Like, he was like, oh, I need to act like I'm supporting them, but also I work at Chick-fil-A corporate, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, well, let's get this question out of the way. Like, it was some big-ass deal. He goes, let's get this out of the way. If that happens, you just be as polite as possible. You don't address them by anything, and you let them pass, and you let them go through.
What the fuck?
And it was this big deal. And while I worked there, I was one of the only guys that worked at the front. It was mostly girls. Mm-hmm. And there was one manager, fuck this dude. He was such a creep, and he was probably like 22 at the time. Mm-hmm. And he used to like hit on all the girls that worked up there. So it was just me, him, and like 10 other girls. Yeah. And he would like slap their ass. Like he would slap their ass.
Okay, that's weird.
Right? He would like grab her and go like, you've been doing a great job. And like kind of rub her down a little bit.
That's fucking weird.
That's
weird.
It
was weird. And then he ended up dating one of the girls. And she got special privileges. Her schedule was super loose.
Oh, dude, that's
the same with us.
Same thing happened to us.
Same with us.
Oh, so it's normal.
Literally, I had to I get calls saying, "Hey, can you come in tonight? So and so's not coming." So I wonder why, stupid fuck.
Our fucking manager dated this. Remember? Yeah.
My god.
They dated and like literally, she would come in whenever she wants. Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Well, I'll show you later. But come in whenever she wants. Like she would only work cash register.
Right.
Even on the schedule, if she wasn't even marked as cash register, she would be cash register. Like she would come in for 2 hours and then leave and then go on a break for an hour and still be getting paid on the clock. Like she would.
It was our girl. She would tell us what to do. I'm like, you're on my same level.
Yeah, and
we joined together.
And she would cheat the whole system and just get just racked.
And I didn't even want her on the line either because she's so slow. I would love when she was at cash. I was like, go to cash. You're so useless.
Yeah.
At the job I worked at, like my manager was married to a guy that had like the same job as me. Mm-hmm. But like it was lit because like she was harder on him
than anybody else.
It was like I mean they were hella cool, so like there was like no problems. But I could totally see how that would be a massive issue.
No,
Chick-fil-A continued to get worse. He kept on doing it, and then eventually I had to call in and say, "Hey, I can't make it this week. I'm sick." I wasn't actually sick, but like they're like, "Okay, we want to let you know if you don't get a doctor's note, we will have to let you go. You've missed too many." BS. I was not missing too many.
Yeah.
I was at CrossFit that day, really pissed that I was venting to all the people that I was working out with.
Yeah.
Comes walking through the door is our general manager who started the Chick-fil-A chain, that franchise. It's like 40. And he joins our class that day after his like lower person fired me. So he joins. I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? I shake his hand. We work out together. Super awkward. Yeah. And I was just pissed because this guy was all smiley and stuff. And I knew exactly what was going on.
Well, he didn't know. I don't think he did.
But he did. He did, though. I found out later he did know.
Okay.
And so I drive to Chick-fil-A after and go, hey, I want to talk to the boss right now. And all, like, Hunter Furtani's dad was hyping me up. My CrossFit coach was like, you got this. Go in there. They are treating you horribly. And during this entire time, I reported that manager many times. They never listened. They didn't care at all.
Yeah.
That this guy was assaulting these girls and, like, harassing them. The girls were coming up to me to complain to the manager. And I finally did it. I go there and go, hey, here's the deal. I sat down with the head boss of the franchise and the other manager who wasn't the harasser, right? And I go, you're firing me right now after I've complained about this guy many times. You guys don't listen to me. And because I've complained, the manager's put me on dish pit every single day because he doesn't like me complaining about him. And I give him times to look up on the security cameras and they do it. And they still fire me. And I left saying, hey, you're going to hear from corporate. I am calling them. You guys are horrendous people. And I left. I didn't end up actually doing it, but
That's fucked.
Them girls really needed you, Kai, and you just let them down.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, why didn't they complain?
No, here's the worst part. You know what? I talked to the friends that work there in the group chat. That guy got fired 3 months later because he actually harassed and like got arrested, got kicked out for harassment and assault on these girls. Him and a couple guys ganged up on a girl supposedly and harassed her. And like ganged up on her in the back kitchen. Well, I got fired.
Nice Chick-fil-A.
What the fuck is this Chick-fil-A?
Nothing
Nice
gets you
Chick-fil-A.
feeling slutty like a fucking
Chick-fil-A.
a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
That guy sucks, dude. Yeah, please bleep out the name of that. Because, dude, oh. You know how horrible?
Yeah, it's
I
terrible.
would beat the shit out of them with brass knuckles.
That's fucked up.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
That's crazy.
And then whenever I'd get drunk with like friends, we'd drive to that Chick-fil-A and always like make fun of him in front of the store.
That's like me with fucking Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Red Lobster. I'm on a no fly list with Red Lobster.
We should go egg that Chick-fil-A.
Honestly, bro. That place sucks. And they also,
Actually, don't egg.
Bro, dude. Oh my goodness. If I would have saw my manager slap a different girl's ass, I would have turned around and be like, bro, don't fucking talk to me. Don't look at me. If you talk to me, I'll make sure you're fucking fired. If you do that anywhere near me, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face.
No, the thing is, like he would do that because when they were dating, like they would do like
He wouldn't
PDA.
even slap her on the ass though.
Yeah, in
He'd
the office.
He know what he would do. He'd stay in the back, get high. She'd work our shift, and when he goes on break, she'll go on break, and I have to work both.
Dude, it's
shifts.
fucked because we literally ran that. Like we were literally like the managers.
We can
of
say
that.
we owned that store.
We
We
literally-
fed 5,000 people consistently on
Yeah.
our own.
It was literally just. It was literally all. It was just me, Chris, and like 3 other of our homies like working. It was just the boys just working at Chipotle.
What amazing!
Get
is
into
you guys would
deliveries.
literally go into a car right in front of your store, and people would smoke pot in the car closest to the. You guys didn't even drive anywhere. It was the closest parking
when
spot to
you
the
guys-
front door, and you guys would just smoke inside this car as customers walk by, and you have your hat on, your name tag on.
And then put your mask, put your shit back on, and you go
And
back
just walk
in.
right
the apron.
in.
The best is the Four Locos that you guys would just drink. At
Yeah.
work and just
Yeah.
like
Oh my
we would
an entire fucking.
Yeah, we get like
just
2 Four Locos for like our 8-hour shift and just pound them.
It just felt like World War II, bro.
Like on grill, I'm hammered. In the dish pit, I'm hammered. Like it was lit.
Like, what else is there to do? You get shit on by thousands of people that are angry from work and just want to take it out on you. You just drink, you smoke during your break,
Yeah.
you fucking keep it going.
Yeah, there was just one fucking like Karen that came in. She goes, she comes in, she goes, I've been waiting for my online order forever. And I'm like, and she starts like cussing me out and she goes, this is bullshit. I've been waiting forever. I'm like, I'm a kid in high school working for money. Can you step back, please? Like, back the fuck off. Like, what are you doing?
I
And
remember
literally
that.
I'm swearing at this chick because I could care the fuck less. Like, I'm in high school working for money. Shut the fuck up and go over there. And I'm just like, literally wait another like 10 minutes, just like getting people through the line. And then I'm like, the food's like right here. Then I hand it to her. And I was like, dude, fuck you.
I remember this
You're
one
such a
guy was
bitch.
so pissed because all of our avocados were frozen, so they were unsmashed. Like it was like these are weird avocados. You couldn't smash them for guac.
Yeah.
So every time he come in like every day, in these 4 days he'd look at me and I'd tell him the same thing. Sorry, man, we don't have any guac. He'd get pissed and more angry. So he finally was like, "It's like, do I need to call somebody on it?" I'm like, dude. You're gonna pay $2.10 for this scoop anyway. I'm doing you a favor. Stop fucking complaining. I'm just trying to make a living like you are.
Yeah, people are fucking.
And he just
suck.
walks out.
People suck in the fast when they don't get their food their way. They suck. Like Ethan, for example.
Like, dude, if Ethan was a parent, I'd beat the shit out of him.
Bro.
Like, he'd be one of those parents in Chipotle.
Like Ethan like forgets his like fucking
Special sauce at
special
In-N-Out.
yeah, special sauce at In-N-Out, and he like sits down in his little chair. He's about to set up his YouTube, and he like opens this bag. He goes, "Bro, my special sauce! They forgot it!" And he just fucking freaks the fuck out. Like I don't
See,
understand.
what
it.
customers need to realize, you gotta check the bag too. You gotta check the
No,
bag.
but I don't
Always-
understand it. It's like if someone forgot something,
It's just
it's
not
fine.
like I don't know if I get like the wrong thing. It's like bummer. But
Like
I'll
if
just eat
someone like forgot my whole meal, then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go.
But
I'm gonna be a little.
Did I
pissed.
tell you that time I was at working the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, and when you work the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, you work in the back office, and then you have a camera. You're not actually like on the speaker up at the window,
Mm-hmm.
and someone comes up and goes, "Hey, can I get Pete's like spicy sauce or sriracha, right? Can I get Texas Pete's? That's what it's called." And I was like, "I'm sorry, sir, we don't have Texas Pete's." He goes, "I know you guys have Texas Pete's. I've had it before." And I go, "Sir, I'm sorry, I do not have Texas Pete's."
Yeah.
We did. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Sir, I know you guys have it." And I'm goes, "Sir, I'm not going to tell you one more time. We do not have Texas Pete's." And he goes, "What's your name?" And I go, "My name's Kyle." And he goes, "Okay, Kyle, I'll see you up at the window." And I go up just to, tell him, the guy working the front, I go, "Watch out, this guy's insane."
Yeah.
And I walk up, and guess whose car rolls up? It was his family. And she's in the back seat, and she waves at me, and she knows right away. She goes, "Hey, Kai." and then the other guy that I'm working with goes, "Hey, hello, sir." And he goes, and Taylor's dad goes, "Hey, do you guys have Texas Pete's?" He goes, "Of course we do." And just put Texas Pete's in the bag, and I'm just standing there like an idiot.
That's so fucked.
All right, guys, that was our episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Morning podcast. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe. Listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
We're thinking of changing the name for the team podcast. We're thinking of calling this one Morning Wood.
or Horny Times at Fastmont High.
Also,
what do you guys
It's
think?
Richmond High. I think Morning Wood's good, dude. Like because they're kind of fun to film in the morning.
Yeah,
They
like
honestly-
we'll
they
have
honestly
like
flow better.
Yeah, we'll have like our guest podcasts, and then we'll have like our team podcast.
All on this channel.
Yeah, all on this channel, but like different episodes and
Different
different
titles.
different titles. So
We'll
if
figure
you
it out.
if you enjoy the team podcasts, Let us know in the comments below.
Get your merch.
And hit us with some podcast names for our team podcast.
And have more sex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody needs to be having more sex. All of our fans.
We need more comments.
Peace out, guys.
Peace. Woo!